We're live. It's Dave and Johnny live. Actually, today it's a different show, though, right? It's Dave, Johnny, and
Wally
live.
Yeah, back in the house.
What's up, Wally?
It's good to be back.
Back from Ireland.
Yeah, flew in there on Wednesday, I think it was, or Tuesday. I'm losing track of time because I'm on a different clock.
Tuesday because you said
Yeah.
it was 9 o'clock. You could have gone to SmackDown for an hour.
Yeah, I literally passed and the trucks were there and I could hear the crowd inside and I was thinking, do I just go up to the door and say, hey, any chance you can let me in? Is there a free seat? But then
But I told him that 1 hour is like one match, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you could have seen 205 live.
I think even being in the arena would have been just cool. Just even for
Yeah.
10 minutes just to be there and say, do you know what I mean? I'm in Montreal, I'm at a SmackDown. Even if it's just like the last, even if it's a 1-2-3 pin, that's all you
What
get to
time were
see
you
her.
by the Bell Center?
I think it was about 8:30.
Oh, really?
So it was early enough.
Oh, that's when
'Cause
AJ arrived.
Wow.
AJ showed up late.
Because I would do that kind of stuff. I would go up and blag and say, hey guys, look, if it's not sold out, take my money. Let me take a seat. Let me enjoy it. Give me any seat.
There was more than enough seats on SmackDown, that's
Wow.
for sure.
Yeah, you're saying it was only quarter full.
Compared to Raw, it felt like it was empty.
Yes, we were at SmackDown and Raw this week at the Bell Center. And it was pretty good.
Well, good for different reasons, I think. Like, I thought Raw was a great live experience and some tremendous botches. I thought the botches were fantastic. The wrestling was not very good. SmackDown, much better wrestling, but it felt like 5,000 people compared to like 20,000 the night before. It wasn't. To me, it was kind of like embarrassing. You see people go to the hard cam and there's like nobody there.
Yeah, because for Raw, the building was mostly full. I'd say about 15 to 17,000 people, right?
Close to 20,000, maybe even. It was very full.
I'd say 15 to 17.
All right.
I've been in that building with 22,000. That wasn't 22,000. Okay, it was close, but they have half the building cut off there for the stage.
All right, yeah.
You know,
Fair enough.
UFCs, they would do 22,000, and they have the whole floor.
For GSP, they would.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And this didn't look like that, right? It wasn't as...
And did it feel empty on the SmackDown? Did it feel...
Oh, yeah. SmackDown felt empty.
It felt embarrassing.
It was weird. Wow. Yeah, so for SmackDown, a lot of the hard camera side was like tarped off. So the attendance was, I'd say in the 10,000 range.
Oh, you're being generous. I wouldn't even give it 10. I thought 8.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah. It wasn't as much. And what I noticed, and for me, the takeaway was, wow, it sucks if you get drafted to SmackDown. Like, Roman Reigns goes from playing a packed house on Monday Night Raw to now on SmackDown where it's half full. And he sees that. It's the same people. It's the same building. People just don't respect SmackDown. People don't care.
Yeah, because people, when you think of wrestling, I mean, even people who don't really watch it will always know Raw. They'll know it. Whereas you say SmackDown, they go, like, the game, what is it? Like, and you go, no, that's another show. Like, it's, and it's always been that way, hasn't it? Like, it's always been, like WrestleMania is the big pay-per-view. Raw has always been the big weekly show. So it's like, if you're drafted to SmackDown, it's almost like a demotion, really, you would feel like.
Yeah.
But it's going to be different, though, when it goes to Fox. The tapings are different, too, because they have to do it Friday, live.
It will be Friday nights live, the tapings?
Yeah. And it might be 3 hours, too.
Oof. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's rough. That's what I heard about Raw.
Fox is taking SmackDown now, starting in October, right? Like, big
Different
Fox
day, Friday,
network television.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, like, in Ireland, how the TV works.
Yeah, Sky Sports we'd watch it on Sky Sports.
Right.
On,
but
and
this
they do
is,
it live now.
But this is like having it on, I mean, do you have basic... There's like basic networks.
TV, like we'd have RTE and TV3.
It would be like having it on one of those.
Well, that's huge.
Which is
then,
huge.
Yeah, because then everyone gets to see it. It's on like domestic TV. It's
yeah. So everybody that has TV pretty much
will see it.
Will see SmackDown starting in October. That's massive.
Oh, it is
huge for SmackDown to go to Fox. But still, the buildings are half full.
But it's a Tuesday right now.
Yeah.
And
I think on a Friday night, it'll be easier, especially to stay up late. Like, it was a Tuesday night, you know? It went till 11:30 with the dark match. Like, 205 Live ended. Like, they taped SmackDown from 8 to 10, and then from 10 to, like, 10:45, they have 205 Live. Then they have a dark match. You're not out of there till, like, 11:15. It's late on a Tuesday night, especially when you just did it the night before for Raw. Like, it was... It was a lot. Like, I was thinking about leaving during 205 Live, and I love wrestling.
Should they maybe have done it? Like, I know in Ireland, like we do, like when there's a big football match on and then there's one that's not so big, they'll sell them as a package. So you get them, like, you buy both tickets. So you kind of have to go to both shows.
Yeah.
And so the one you may mainly want to see maybe is Raw, but you think, oh, well, I'm getting SmackDown for $15. I might as well get both. And in order to get them, you have to buy both.
There was a package. You could buy
get both
tickets for SmackDown and Raw, but I don't think it was a deal. It wasn't a deal like that. It was just like, hey, do you want to get sit in the same seat for both nights? And people are like, yeah.
They kind of know that
it's hard.
Go, you know?
It's hard back to back like that. It takes a lot out of you.
I did it, and I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm still feeling it. It's rough.
Is it down to market on the show, do you think? Do you think they need to market SmackDown more? They need to do something that makes it unmissable, like that people are like, I need to tune into that. Something.
It's tough because I find it's a better wrestling show. It flowed a lot better because it's a lot faster. It's a lot faster paced. Raw, that's the thing that hurts about it.
Yeah.
Great experience, but that third hour, I want to go to sleep. It just dragged.
Yeah, Raw was long. And overall, I wasn't that impressed with either show. You know, they had their moments, but this was supposed to be the Superstar Shakeup. This was supposed to be a big deal. Big things were supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And I was not really impressed with anything they did. They didn't bring out any of their big stars. They didn't really do much for the Shakeup.
Vince was in town. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Vince was a moment.
Vince showing up is good.
Vince was there for a bit, but he didn't do what I was hoping he would do. Like, I was hoping he'd bring out somebody major. He brings out Elias.
Yeah.
Like, that sucked.
Yeah.
That was terrible. It was such a letdown. He brings out Elias, and then who comes out? Roman. And the crowd was let down, man. Like,
yeah.
But it makes sense. You need to separate Seth and Roman. They're too big. Raw's too power heavy. You need to switch it up. You need a big star on SmackDown. You took AJ Styles. You need someone to replace. Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense to put Roman on SmackDown.
I think if Vince shows up,
but
though,
it doesn't excite me when I'm there watching it. I'm just like, oh, okay, Roman's on SmackDown now. If anything, it depresses me. Because when Roman shows up on SmackDown, I immediately think, uh-oh, Kofi, you're in big trouble. Buddy.
Yeah.
He's screwed, right?
Yeah.
Kofi's screwed.
Yeah.
Roman's on SmackDown. Kofi's the top guy on SmackDown. What do you think is going to happen?
There's a bullseye in his chest now, isn't there? It's like,
Of course, it's only a matter of time before Roman becomes WWE champion.
It won't be Roman that beats Kofi, though. They realize that. They don't want people...
Sure, so they'll give it to one guy to take it to Roman, you know? They'll do something stupid like turn Woods heel. Watch them do this now. They'll turn Woods heel because Big E's gone.
Right.
Woods will take the title from Kofi in some awful cheating way. He'll lose it to Roman, and Roman will be like, don't worry, Kofi, I got this, little buddy. And then Roman will do it. He'll beat Woods, and then Woods and Kofi will continue to feud into obscurity, and Roman will take over the brand.
They'll just forget about the belt, and it'll be more just about their little rivalry, and no one will care, because he'll be like, oh yeah, he's getting his own back on Woods.
Everybody will just be mad that they took it away from Kofi.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be Xavier will cost Kofi maybe if they go down that route, and then you have Xavier against Kofi, and then Roman would face the champion. I think Randy Orton's probably the best choice, and they're kind of building towards Roman and Randy, so I think that should be SummerSlam.
For the title?
Yeah, of course.
What is your problem?
I think this works out wonderfully. This is great, actually. I can't wait for this.
No! I don't want to see this! No! All right.
That second camera came in really handy for that.
That's right. I needed to do that. Once in a while, you're going to zoom in on me.
That's anger cam.
This is my angry at Johnny North camera. No, Johnny North. I'm taking over the show. I'm kicking you out. Yeah. That's what we do sometimes. Okay, Johnny? I'm not even going to look at him when I look at this camera. Just look it to you.
Just look down the camera.
It's just you and me.
It's a promo cam, Dave. You can do good promos down it.
David has his own little space.
Oh, when you're doing your impersonations, you can just do it right down the mic, down the cam.
That's right. Quite frankly, Elias. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, when I heard that, I wasn't even there, and then I heard it, and I thought maybe it was good I didn't go into the show. As if it was just his surprise was Elias is here. It's like, no.
It was more talking in that second hour, I found. There was a bit of the 8-woman tag, the 6-man, and that's it. That's the only matches you would have seen on SmackDown.
Yeah. I wasn't overly impressed with SmackDown. It was cool to see Kevin Owens.
I
thought Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were the best part of both shows.
Yeah, I heard he lifted the roof. I heard Sami was
amazing.
Yeah.
His promo was great. He played the crowd to perfection.
Yeah, he started trending on Twitter straight away. As soon as he came out, it was Sami Zayn. I was like, okay, he must be there. Something's happening.
They loved him at the beginning and then hated him by the end.
Which is amazing. That's so difficult to do. Like, is to go over like that in your hometown and then people to be booing you, and it's a skill.
It was very impressive.
Yeah.
Crowd was just hot for Raw. Just amazing.
Yeah.
Like Elias, too, getting booed out of the building for dissing the Canadians.
Oh, yeah. He got a lot of heat for that. For saying what?
Because he
said
said
they don't make the playoffs, which is true, right? He didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, we don't need to hear it.
Johnny's still mad. Johnny is still mad. What's happening here? I'm not doing this stuff. Things are happening.
I think your dad's telling us to look at the comments, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Should we look at some comments? Hold
AJ's there.
Let me get to some comments. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, it got amped up. Do you see the comments now? They look even fancier.
It's like
how am I typing comments?
Are you typing
no,
comments?
I'm only messing. Imagine. He's not really Wally.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
There's a second Wally.
Yeah, I should have done that, given someone my login and said, here, start typing stuff.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Looks AJ?
AJ's there.
AJ's there. Antoinette's there.
What?
AJ's saying, hold on. What's AJ saying? I don't think they should promo 2 fights back to back. It doesn't make sense in the same city. The tickets become expensive for the everyday fan to go to both. They do that. They need to do one city.
How much were the tickets?
And AJ's saying that they shouldn't do Raw and SmackDown back to back. I disagree. I think it's fine.
You're gonna have to.
Like, it's fine. AJ doesn't really watch wrestling or realize he calls them fights. You know,
Yeah.
he thought it was real SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought SmackDown was real.
Yeah.
He thought it was a shoot.
Yeah.
That's fun, though.
He thinks everything's real in wrestling. It's very strange.
Yeah.
When they hit the
it was his first time at a WWE show.
The barricade.
And he loved it, did he?
He did love it.
He did love it.
He did love it. He says SmackDown was so good, in my opinion. I really enjoyed it.
Wow.
I thought it was fine.
But you've been to many SmackDowns, that's why.
Okay, bye. Bye. See you later.
Say hi to Zev.
Who's AJ's favorite wrestler?
AJ, who's your favorite wrestler?
It's probably Charlotte, I think.
Franco316 says, no more Randy. How do you like them apples, Big Johnny?
It's too bad.
I agree. No more Randy.
The pop Randy got, though, when he came out, and there's also cheering when Randy came out as well. He was really over in Montreal. It's too bad you didn't see him on TV.
Was that the dark match?
Well, they hyped up the dark match. He did a promo, which was fantastic. And then he came out, and it was just a brawl. It wasn't even a match because Roman never got in the ring. It was just them brawling. And then Roman just hit the Superman punch.
He did that in Dublin as well, actually. Roman didn't have a match in Dublin. He literally it was him and Braun Strowman, and he just...
Really?
I remember I sent you the video of him putting him through a table with a spear, but it literally just broke the corner off. It was so bad you could have dinner off the table after he did it. It was a tiny little chip off the corner, and the whole crowd went crazy. They're like,
I remember.
Yeah. That dark match was less than I was hoping for. You know, they say, oh, Randy and Roman are going to wrestle tonight in the dark match. Wait and stay for 205 Live. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch Mini Cesaro and Cedric Alexander wrestle. I forget what that guy's name. Oni Lorcan. He looks like a small Cesaro.
Yeah.
His
face, it's weird. Anyway, so I was like, all right, I'll stick around for this because I want to see Randy and Roman, and I want to know how they finish the match. Like, I just want to know the finish. You know, what are they going to do? Who's going to go over?
Right.
What do they do in the dark match? Are they going to have a DQ? Are they going to have Roman beat Randy? What are they going to do here?
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course.
And they didn't even do a match. They just brawled a bit. Roman hit a spear, and we went home. And that sucks.
Yeah.
You know, it's a dark match. It's not on TV. Give us a finish. Who cares? Neither of these guys are a champion. It doesn't matter.
And only people who are there are really going to know the results. Do you know what I mean? A few other people hear about it. But
when SmackDown ended, most people left the building.
Yeah.
And there was hardly anyone there in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably been like 100 people would have seen the game.
I wish I would have as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that four-way cruiserweight match was fantastic.
It was very good.
Yeah.
But I could have done without the 25-minute Cedric Alexander Mini Cesaro match. Like it was.
I won't disagree.
It was okay, but it was just like, man, I'm so tired at this point.
It was long.
Let's get to Randy and Roman, and then we got there, and it was like, and the crowd's dead, and there's nobody in the building. Like, 60-70% of the people are gone.
Oh yeah.
And already it wasn't a big crowd for SmackDown. So it's just like, you feel lame even staying there. You're like, why am I still here? What's wrong with me that I'm still here? I have nothing else to do. I should be leaving, you know?
Stay for Randy. It was good.
Yeah, I stayed for Randy, and they didn't deliver, you know? So next time I'll probably leave.
Do you think that affects Montreal getting bigger shows, like main events, like coming to Montreal, like when crowds show up like that for SmackDown?
I don't know. I don't know if we will get a big event. Yeah. Like, I think this is as big as it gets.
Right.
Yeah.
Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, for us, this is what we get.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
So we don't even get Raw in Ireland. The biggest we get is a house show. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
and that really sucks
for
you guys.
Yeah. Like we just
because consider it for us. Like, it sucks.
Yeah.
We've had a couple pay-per-views here, right? We had
3.
Survivor Series 97. We had No Way Out 2001.
I think 2, actually.
2002.
Encyclopedia Johnny.
Yeah. And then we had Breaking Point 2008.
Well, the only one, so it doesn't matter. Breaking Point.
So we've had 3 pay-per-views here. The Screwjob was pretty cool in 97.
Yeah, that's cool.
The other 2 pay-per-views they did here, although No Way Out was pretty good.
Yeah, good.
It was pretty good. But I remember going to No Way Out and being like, yeah. Because that Triple H Scott Steiner match sucked.
Right, but Stone Cold Eric Bischoff, that was amazing.
It was very good.
Yeah.
But Triple H Scott Steiner was the main event, was it not?
Yeah, but Jericho, Jeff Hardy, that was the opening match.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch it again. It was a long time ago. You know, No Way Out 2002.
And Hogan Rock.
Yeah. That was cool. Yeah, for sure.
But being there for the Screwjob nearly goes over anything that anyone else was ever at because it's the biggest moment.
And that pay-per-view was sick, too.
Yeah.
Like, Owen, Austin, you know, the Survivor Series matches with Legion of Doom and Ken Shamrock.
You could have never gone to another event
Vader.
after that and you'd have been to the biggest point nearly in wrestling. I mean, that's as big as it gets, being there for that. Everyone knows about that, you know, it's... To be in the building for that is...
That was
the Screwjob was major.
The debut of Kane against Mankind.
Oh, that was the debut of Kane. Yeah, the 1997 Gang Rules.
It's Amy's favorite wrestler, Kane.
Rules with a Z. Survivor Series. Remember Gang Rules?
Yeah.
That was
themes, yeah.
That was the theme of Survivor Series. 97 Gang Rules Survivor Series. I mean, it'll never be topped, right? I mean, the finish to Brett and Shawn. Like, how will we ever beat that? But, like, at least try. Give us a Rumble. Give us another Survivor Series. Give us another pay-per-view.
Yeah, but Rumbles are at, like, baseball stadiums. Not going to have one at the Big O.
I know.
So we're screwed with Rumble. And SummerSlam, let's face it, Toronto outdraws us.
Yeah.
It sucks, but they do.
And they're getting...
everything.
NXT on a Saturday, SummerSlam on the Sunday, Raw on the Monday, SmackDown on the Tuesday.
I remember you talking about it a few years ago.
Four
I remember you saying you need to pack it out. Like, remember, like the baseball, you were saying we don't deserve to have a baseball team because people didn't go to it when it was here. I remember you saying that, and it's kind of similar, isn't it? Kind of like if you're unless you pack it. Sorry,
Wally.
Digging it up. I'm the Ringside Report and a Wrestling Censored encyclopedia. I remember all those bits. But I think if you pack out Raw,
he doesn't want to remember.
Back to Dave Cam. So the Expos will come back. Don't worry, everybody. We will have a baseball team again. Yeah. Whatever Wally
Sorry,
said.
that was me.
I never said any of that
He
stuff.
never said that.
I never said that.
But do you think they should have... If they're packing out Raws and SmackDowns, it'd probably influence them more to be thinking Montreal for a big show. Get Montreal, get Money in the Bank there, get something there.
I don't know. I don't think...
It's rough.
I don't think they would do a whole long weekend, especially with the SmackDown.
Yeah.
We just don't draw that much. You know, for Raw, we can do a Raw with a good crowd.
One big show.
Yeah.
SmackDown, okay. One pay-per-view, like a Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
We
pack it out.
We would kill a
Money in the Bank, yeah.
Money in the Bank in Montreal would be perfect. Summertime in Montreal, you do Money in the Bank, that would be a party. And maybe you could draw people in and do a Raw and SmackDown afterwards. Maybe.
Oof. One, not two. I don't know about two.
It would be tough. It would be tough. But I think WWE should come back here for one pay-per-view, like a Money in the Bank.
Be good atmosphere.
Like a TLC, like a Hell in a Cell, something that would be really cool. But
like a one-off night,
lately, it's just been Raw and SmackDown.
Well, soon we don't have to worry about these, like, doing a 3-shot because it's only going to be pay-per-view Raw, and that's it. You have to wait until Friday for SmackDown after October. So
right, so they're not even going to do these anymore.
No.
So different game.
So you could, I could see them doing pay-per-view Sunday, Raw Monday in Montreal.
Yeah, I could see that.
That could work.
Yeah,
because Raw will sell.
Even with no Kevin, which is surprising, but yeah, it would.
If the card was stacked in the right way, it could be huge.
Raw sold without Kevin, but we didn't know Kevin wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we thought Kevin might be there.
Raw sells itself because of just how long it's been around.
It's a brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
it. It is.
Yeah.
Which, like, people clearly don't watch wrestling, you know? Like, that's the other thing that I forget when I go to WWE shows. Like, the people there, they're not watching. I mean, they're not watching as much as we are.
No.
You know? There's no way.
No one in the world is watching as much. Vince McMahon ain't watching as much as you are.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Well, obviously not if he changes people's names when he gets to the show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would have preferred if they called them the Berserkers. I think that's a better name.
Yeah. I actually watched the Berserker match earlier.
I love the Berserker.
Yeah. When he stabbed
that guy was
the knife
crazy.
into the ring, remember, and Undertaker moved. I was watching that earlier on. I see it live. Yeah. Really random match.
The cool, like, horns.
Yeah.
I like that.
What was his name before that? He had a different name first.
I don't remember.
They called him something. They called him something else for the Berserker. It was called
Well, that was in
the
WWF,
Viking, wasn't he? He was the Viking, and then he became the Berserker. Something like that. I think he was.
The Vikings are back.
Yeah.
The Viking experience.
Yeah. We'll see how that works out. Sarah Logan's a Viking, so I can see them tying in with her.
Yeah, because I think the Riot Squad is gone now.
Liv Morgan went to SmackDown. Yeah.
Liv went to SmackDown.
What's AJ saying?
Oh, you probably don't want to know what AJ's saying.
Yes. He said yes. Best was Lucha and Roman Superman punch on McMahon to the neck. Bam. He liked
Superman punch.
He liked Roman Reigns hitting the Superman punch on Vince. I did not like that. What are you doing punching Vince?
Yeah.
Uncalled for, Roman. Uncalled for. Not classy. Of course, Antoinette loved seeing Roman.
Is she on her way?
She's not happy to see Roman on SmackDown. Yeah, of course, we're going to have a party tonight at the studio, right? Wally is in here from Ireland. Amy is here as well, but Amy doesn't want to be on the show.
Say something about Kane.
Voices.
She likes Kane.
And then Wally's also going to be on Ringside Report Radio tonight.
Yeah.
And Wrestling Uncensored tomorrow. You're here for the whole weekend.
The whole weekend.
Shows.
Yeah, it's like WrestleMania weekend, but
it's Wally
in
Mania.
podcast world. Yeah, Wally Mania. I like that.
It's
Yeah.
Wally Mania.
Wally
2.
Mania 2.
That's right, brother.
I think WrestleMania 2 sucked though, didn't it? So this has to be better.
That's right.
And it was in 2 different venues, wasn't it? It was so
Yeah, kind of 2 different venues here. Almost.
we'll record another show somewhere
Sort
else.
of.
We'll go.
John, you're like the King Kong Bundy of Wally Mania.
He
2.
is.
Can I be like the Savage?
No.
Oh, why
We
not?
watched his documentary actually. That was really
fantastic,
good.
by the
That
way.
was
Watch
really
that.
good.
The Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah.
That
It
was good,
really
right?
good. Oh yeah.
Well,
Have you been watching those?
We watched the Macho Man one. I've seen the Brody Lee one. I saw that one.
Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody, yeah. Saw that
Brody
one.
Lee is a different guy.
He's actually Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why I mixed them up.
I don't know why you did it.
Yeah, Macho Man was really good.
Did you see the Bruiser Brody one?
Yeah, Onyx is in that one actually. He plays Abdullah in that.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah.
Probably not Onyx. It's Soa Amin, right?
Well, yeah, but he's playing Abdullah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Though they're doing really good stuff. I've seen all 3 of them. I saw the one on the screw job too. It was very interesting. That Bruiser Brody one got me really upset. Like I was mad. How could that guy get away with that? The guy murdered Bruiser Brody and he's walking around in Puerto Rico, just has had a wrestling career. How
It's crazy.
How did the brothers not beat the shit out of him constantly? You know, like if I'm in the ring with him, I am just pummeling him.
Yeah.
However, it seems like Brody really took his liberties in the ring. Like the way they talk about Brody and what he did to people, what he did to that guy who murdered him, where his head was swelled up like a melon after. Maybe Brody wasn't the safest guy in the ring, and people were mad with, I can't. Don't murder him.
No.
Definitely don't murder him, you know?
Right.
But, like, I don't know, man. The way they portrayed Bruiser Brody, he didn't seem innocent in the whole deal.
Right? No, you're right, yeah. It was
fascinating stuff that Vice is doing. It's really good work.
well, like they don't take like a side. They're just like, this is what we know.
Yeah, well, what they know by the interviews that they're doing.
The people they interview too, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one with Savage, when you interview like Hogan's wife, like I'm sure she has a view, but it doesn't mean that that's how it actually happened. It's just what she remembers.
Yeah.
We had a good laugh at the name thing again the other night. Linda Hogan. Like,
were they calling her Linda Hogan in this too?
I feel like they were.
They were,
Linda
right?
Because she was referring to herself as Hogan's wife.
And Brooke Hogan and
Well, no, Brooke was. You saw Brooke and Nick, but they didn't talk to them.
no.
But why is she calling herself Linda Hogan?
And a lot of stuff she was talking about was like hearsay. I imagine her driving in a car and her hair blowing in the wind. Now, this didn't actually happen, but it's how I imagine it for this scene. It's like,
it was strange.
It was weird, yeah. She'd no real.
She's very dramatic with everything she says.
She misses TV.
But she was there.
Right.
True.
She was there.
She was a friend of Elizabeth's.
Yeah.
So.
You know, she was.
She says that.
She was Hogan's wife
Yeah.
in that time.
Yeah.
And Macho and Liz were hanging out with them. So she knows certain things. What got me was the stuff about Lex Luger.
Oh, I knew about that. I read his book about that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but the way Bischoff is like, I don't like Lex. Lex is not a good guy. And then he talked to Lex and he's like, well, I forgive him because he feels bad about it. I'm like, I don't know.
He manned up about it. He screwed up.
Yeah, but she's dead and he's not, you know? So no matter how much you man up about it, you're still kind of...
Yeah, but Lex was...
I'm not going to say at fault, but you're a contributing factor to her death.
Yeah.
Without question, but
he got her pilled up. He beat her up. Like, Lex...
Oh, beat her up. Like...
What? What do you mean? Did you not watch the documentary?
Like...
He beat her up. They said she fell downstairs and got 2 black eyes. Did you not understand the context there? He beat her up.
They all said it,
He wasn't arrested for
implied.
that, though. He wasn't arrested for beating.
Wally?
Yeah. It was implied. It was kind of
Okay,
said
you can imply that. He wasn't arrested for that, though.
Okay. However, my opinion of Lex Luger after that documentary was like, ooh, Lex was a real piece of garbage.
He was worse before because Bischoff said like he was such like a narcissist. He lived the gimmick.
The narcissist?
He was. He completely like believed in himself. Like the way he would talk to everybody.
Yeah.
But for him to man up like that, he had changed. He had saw that. Because he wouldn't accept responsibility.
I used to do a lot of drugs and beat up women, but my body broke down on me, and now I don't beat anybody up anymore. I've changed. Okay. I still think, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying what happened was right.
What I'm saying is fuck Lex Luger is my basic point. Fuck Lex Luger. He sucks. He was a terrible wrestler. He had a great physique. He looked like $1 million.
He's paying for it now.
But he's paying for it now.
He is.
He definitely was on steroids.
He admits it.
You know, Lex Luger sucks. You know, no one likes Lex Luger. That's my point.
Scott Hall said he's one of the best wrestlers of all time.
Well, Scott Hall also said that the screw job was a work. So...
Yeah. Scott Hall likes to believe his own little theories here.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
People are like, if Scott Hall doesn't believe that. There's no way, like... People
Even
like,
Scott Hall said it.
Yeah, Scott Hall...
In terms of guys,
did you see what Scott Hall tweeted a couple weeks ago?
What did he tweet?
Nice pussy.
Okay, just randomly?
He just tweeted that. I think it meant to be a DM. But people are like...
no way.
Yeah. And people are like retweeting it.
He was going full Razor Ramon on it.
Yeah. It was really like, oh, what is going on here?
What?
You know?
Yeah.
But he's tweeting this out on his Twitter. And people are retweeting it like,
Going,
what's
what?
going on, Razor?
Who are you talking to?
Is this
Yeah.
supposed to be a DM? And then
Did he delete it?
I think so, yeah. But
Wow.
It was pretty good.
Just imagine flicking his toothpick at the screen after typing that. Nice pussy.
God. So, Razor, Scott Hall.
He lived that lifestyle, and he's still living that lifestyle.
He killed a man, didn't he?
Razor?
Yeah, that was self-defense, though.
Did he?
Yeah, he shot a man.
Because
No
the guy
way.
was gonna shoot. The guy pulled the gun on him.
There's so much I don't know about
According
wrestling.
according to the story.
Eyewitnesses verified the story.
Yeah, well, okay.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You killed
It's
him.
my shock face.
You learn a lot
Razor.
on Dave and Johnny.
You do. Like, so even before, like, I would be a naive wrestling fan because I'd watch the wrestling and then I wouldn't maybe research anything behind it. Like, when you guys used to talk about Macho Man, I was kind of going, oh, I didn't know any of that. You were talking about, don't you look at her and all that. I was like, what? And then when I was watching the documentary, I was kind of going, wow, all this stuff happened. Like,
it was real.
This guy was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He was like,
very...
I always thought it was a gimmick. Like, I always thought I was just playing that kind of, she's my wife, don't even look at her. And then it was like, wow, that was him.
Yeah.
Which it makes it even cooler.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But
it's a bit scary.
Still a bit creepy, yeah.
Bit creepy.
Great episode, though. It was amazing.
Probably why their marriage didn't work out.
It's the only one I've seen now of those.
Fascinating to me that he, after they were divorced, he goes to WCW and gets her a job there.
Yeah.
Like, they're not together anymore. They don't speak.
Right.
They're not...
But he gets her...
But he takes care of her and keeps her in the wrestling business.
Well, yeah.
You
Which
saw,
probably not a good idea, given she then met Lex and it led to her demise.
but you saw the interview afterwards, like when he found out that she had passed. Like, he felt really bad about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he
you can
wanted-
tell he loved her.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
wanted her
always
to be
loved her.
happy. Like, and if you truly love someone
Yeah.
like that, that's what you do.
I think Macho came off well enough in the documentary.
At the end, especially
he didn't
when...
come off as bad as Lex Luger.
No.
I thought they really could have spin it more negatively towards him because near the end of his WCW run, he really changed in terms of his physique. And it seemed like he was even crazier because he would attack women during Nitro. Nitro would just go off the air with him attacking women. And it's like, what the heck just happened?
Send for the man.
Right.
Right.
But they didn't show that part. So
They didn't show any of that stuff.
Yeah, they did paint him fairly
Yeah.
well at the end. They were saying how good he was to
Yeah, nice
kids
guy
and stuff.
and
And he
everything.
was...
well, that kid thing was also like, what the heck? He kind of threatened the kid, didn't he, as well?
Yeah, he did. He's like, okay.
Do it down the camera. Here we go.
There you go.
Wally's directing.
Yeah, I like...
Okay, kid. If you do your homework, there's gonna be no problems. But if you don't, the Macho Man's gonna come get you. It's like, oh, that's
Yeah. I'd say he looked under his bed at night and all, going, "There's Macho
it's
Man
like,
under there."
Oh man, I forgot to do my homework. Macho Man's gonna come kill
Yeah.
me. Like what?
Yeah.
Also, they didn't address the Stephanie McMahon rumors, which was disappointing.
It wasn't really necessary for
Wally,
it.
you know about that?
No,
No.
I'm so naive.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Okay, tell us.
Well, Dave has actually talked to Lanny about
Okay.
it, too, so that's the fun part.
Did you know that Stephanie McMahon is an anagram for Macho Man's penis?
No, that is so random.
You guys try too hard for stuff like that.
It's just
way
it's
too
true.
much.
It's true.
It's nice that it's true, but it's just
Stephanie
you're looking
McMahon,
for
man.
There
something.
are rumors that Stephanie McMahon.
I'm trying to work it out in my head here.
Yeah, well, write it down. You'll get
Yeah,
it later.
wow.
We'll figure it out.
Wow.
Amy's doing it right now.
Yeah, she is.
She's like, oh shit.
It is. It's all all his Amy can think about now is Macho Man's penis.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
Snap into a Slim Jim. So
Made him money.
Yeah.
there are rumors that Macho and Stephanie had a relationship that
Wow.
Vince probably didn't know about.
Yeah.
And that may have been the reason why
Okay.
Macho Man abruptly left the WWE and went to
What
WCW.
age would she have been?
She would have been probably under the legal age.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was doing the maths
Yeah.
there in my head. I was thinking she was young then, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, possibly legal. I'm not sure. I haven't done the math, but you know, it's all rumors, and everybody, most people say, "Oh, it's not true. It's not true."
Yeah.
However, what did Lanny Poffo say when I asked him?
No comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means some truth to that.
Yeah. He didn't want to go into it.
No.
Nope. But he knew
Macho Man's business is Macho Man's business.
He knew exactly what you were talking
Yeah, it's
about. So
Oh, he knew exactly what
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said it to him.
That means he did do it. Was Macho Man's business is Macho Man's business, you know? Yeah.
well, he wasn't in the room, right? So
Macho Man was really good to kids. Was he,
Yeah,
though?
was he? Yeah.
Was he?
I'm going to have to rewatch that bit again now and just put Stephanie into that scene and then go,
your definition of kid are different. You know, he's a little kid. You know, that's what he's talking about. You know, Stephanie wasn't little back then.
Well, she might have been 14.
I imagine she wasn't that small in terms of height. Like they were talking about.
What does height have to do with anything, John?
In terms of like
What does
kids,
height have to do with pedophilia or statutory rape?
when is my
You're
flight
not
leave?
even sure about that.
What is he
When is our
talking
flight going?
You're not even sure about that, so don't be throwing accusations like that because that's wrong.
What's wrong?
No,
it's a rumor. It's a rumor. It's not true. I'm not saying it's true. A lot of people have denied it. His brother said no comment. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Who knows what really happened? They'll probably never say. Stephanie, I would probably deny it. No one really has the balls to ask Stephanie to her face. It's kind of like, it's an uncomfortable question.
And who came out with it?
It's like no one asked Triple H about China anymore. No one's like, hey, do you think you had anything to do with China's downward spiral and her eventual death? No one's gonna ask Triple H that. No one's gonna say, "Hey, Stephanie, did you have sex with Macho Man when you were 16?" No.
I reckon you would. I reckon you'd say.
No, I'd be scared to do that. I'd be scared. They're billionaires. They can, they can disappear me. I don't know. So I don't think.
Wow.
I don't think it happened. I personally don't think it happened. But there are rumors and people.
Where did it start from? Who started it? Did it just come out there?
It's just been out there for years.
Wow.
It's just one of those wrestling rumors.
Right, that'll be a new episode. You should do a new program, Wrestling Rumors.
Oh man, good, there are some crazy stories.
Yeah.
Jimmy Snuka, although he was on trial for murder.
What was the Jimmy Snuka one?
Well, he possibly murdered his girlfriend.
Wow.
Most likely.
Apparently, there's allegedly evidence, but he couldn't stand trial, so that's why.
Yeah, he was too sick to stand trial.
I'd heard something about that one already.
This happened in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they got him, off, and then it came back like a few years ago.
Right, because DNA.
Yeah, and they had him on trial, but then he was too sick to stand trial, and then he died. Right. So, and Tamina was no longer Tamina Snuka. She was Tamina.
Just Tamina. Yeah.
They kept her, in the company,
but they didn't want her kind of linked to it.
Yeah,
right.
But
yeah.
So there are a lot of wrestling rumors out there. A lot.
Wow, yeah.
A lot of weird ones.
It's wrestling. It's always weird.
And you would think on this dark side of the ring where they're really getting deep on things that they might have gone into that side of it, addressed it in some way, asked his brother, asked Hogan. I don't know. I'm interested to know.
44 minutes. There's only so much you can cover.
Yeah. But, that's pretty serious,
That is a big thing.
It's a rumor out there. It's worth addressing. It's definitely out there.
It's a big piece to leave out of a documentary.
We're not the only people talking about it, YouTube it. People are out there talking about it.
It's a big piece to leave out.
Wrestlers are out there talking about it. Yeah, it is.
It really is. It
is.
Well, they can always do sequels to the same wrestlers. It's not impossible.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
This is the first start. They're doing like a 6-episode run, right?
Maybe we should do a documentary. Macho Man's penis.
Yeah.
I thought it's Batista.
You could do something though about the old kind of rumors and kind of talk about them. It's interesting. Because I wouldn't know a lot about that. And I just watch wrestling as it goes on, and I wouldn't really read that into the background of it. You guys are just encyclopedias of it.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, but it's those kind of things would interest me. I'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe that. And say there's some crazy stories.
We should do more old school stories. We should watch this is what we should do. We should watch old wrestling and then talk about the wrestlers, and eventually the stories will come, right?
Yeah, exactly. Old matches.
Old Brett stuff. I got so many old
Berserker
Brett
versus
stories.
Taker.
Taker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's still Brett stories going on, so
we could talk about Taker and the BSK. You know about the BSK?
No. What's the BSK?
The Bone Street Crew?
No.
You don't know about that?
No.
Taker had a gang in the WWE.
Okay.
Yokozuna was in his gang. The Godfather was in his gang. He has a tattoo on his stomach. BSK. Okay. It was their crew. It's like a thing.
A gang.
The Click.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the Click. Oh, yeah, Click, yeah.
Well, Taker had his own thing.
His own thing.
Bone Street Crew. And I think he was the leader. But it was him and a bunch of Samoan dudes, I think, right?
I think the Godfather too, no?
Yeah,
it wasn't an official crew, was it? It was kind of
his Godfather.
I want to say African, but I'm not sure.
Is he though? The Godfather? Papa Shango?
I liked his Papa Shango gimmick.
I love Papa Shango.
He was brilliant.
He's African American. Charles Wright. Yeah, that makes sense.
When he put that spell on the Ultimate Warrior.
He looked kind of like a what was it? Kama Mustafa. That's why I think he's like something else.
Yeah.
Because I remember him as Kama Mustafa, the Ultimate Fighting Machine. You remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that gimmick?
Yeah. That was
just before he became the Godfather. I think he was Kama Mustafa when he first joined the Nation of Domination.
I think he was just Kama, the Supreme Fighting Machine, then Kama Mustafa.
Yeah,
because he was a boxer.
He was Kama, the Supreme Fighting Machine, and then he was Kama Mustafa when he joined the Nation.
Yeah.
He added the Mustafa.
Yeah.
He added a Mustafa. Recently, Mustafa Ali dropped a Mustafa.
Back then, there was more about long names. Now it's just less.
Short names.
Yeah, they always shorten them down, don't they?
Charlotte Flair, the only person who's gained a name since NXT.
Yeah.
She was just Charlotte in NXT.
Yeah.
Right.
Now Charlotte
Flair. Yeah.
Everybody else, they have longer names in NXT, and they drop them. Alexander Rusev. Now just Rusev. Antonio Cesaro. Mustafa Ali. Many others, right?
Well, even Sheamus outside of WWE was Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah. But I'm talking about NXT.
That's such an Irish name,
roster.
isn't it? Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. It's like...
Is he Irish, you think? I wonder.
Yeah. Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah, really.
Even Finlay, I felt like they cut Finlay. It was Fit Finlay, and I think they just cut it to Finlay.
Yeah.
I think Fit Finlay was WCW, and they wanted to do their own version of that, though. That's different.
But even outside on the Indies, like he did Fit Finlay.
The Indies, yeah, I guess before WCW type of thing.
Even after WWE,
wasn't he Dave Finlay though?
That's his son.
No.
Yeah, his son wrestles.
Yeah, but Fit Finlay's real name is David Finlay, right?
But his son wrestles as David Finlay. Like I don't think he ever wrestled as Dave Finlay.
Oh, yes.
Hold on. Dave Finlay, yeah. Well, I guess he's Dave Finlay Jr. Wait, no. On Wikipedia...
It's from Belfast.
Oh, this is weird. Dave Finlay, Fit Finlay, he's Dave Finlay Jr. So I guess his son is... he's Dave Finlay the Third.
Yeah.
David Finlay, the wrestler from New Japan, he's Dave Finlay the Third. But I'm pretty sure Fit Finlay also wrestled as Dave Finlay.
I don't remember that. I remember Belfast.
Well, outside,
Bruiser.
like in Germany and stuff.
The Belfast Bruiser.
I thought it was just Belfast Bruiser, but okay. Interesting.
A lot of deep Finlay talk.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, for some reason.
You were talking about Finlay on the Metro as well. He loves Finlay.
I do like Finlay, yeah. Well, that match.
I love Finlay. I'm a huge Finlay fan.
The match he had
My
with
name's
Regal.
Finlay, and I love to fight. You know, that was awesome.
Yeah.
The shillelagh, tremendous. Tremendous.
He had a street fight.
Hornswoggle?
Yeah. Swoggle. They called it the Swoggle, didn't they?
Or just horny.
Horny.
They called them horny. It was
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Swoggle's good though. Swoggle's good.
I have a Hornswoggle action figure at home. He's like little tiny little thing. Amy got him for me.
Yeah, I don't think they could make a big one.
No, yeah, that's it. Imagine a giant Hornswoggle.
Oh my
For the comments.
Comments are weird.
AJ's there, so
I don't even want to go. Something about Eddie Murphy.
Wally's World. I like it.
Wally's World. We got a lot of shows to do. We should wrap this one up. This Dave and Johnny Live can't go on forever. We have more shows to do.
Right.
We have a big day. We have Ringside Report Radio tonight.
Yeah,
7 p.m. live. And then tomorrow, Wrestling Uncensored.
Yeah.
With Wally.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, cool.
How about it? Final comments? Let's see it. How's it looking?
What does he mean?
Some Eddie
where
Murphy?
can we watch these?
Where can we watch these? I don't know. Where can we watch what, Franco? What are you asking about? What do you want to watch? Maybe he wants... Oh, the Dark Side of the Ring. You just... I don't know. Go to Google. Google Dark Side of the Ring.
What did we watch it on the other night?
We just
YouTube?
Googled it.
It's on Vice.
But you have to Google to find it, though. It's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's hard to find on Vice. But if you Google Dark Side of the Ring... the first thing that pops up will be Viceland, and they have all the episodes.
Oh, there they are, there.
Yeah. So it's on Viceland. Just Google Dark Side of the Ring, and you'll get it. They're very, very good. I've been enjoying them.
Well done. Well put together.
Very well done.
Really good.
And you know, a lot of times wrestling documentaries put together by people outside of wrestling, you never know, might not work, but this worked.
It's well edited because it's not just like someone talking for ages and then it's like you lose. They show good clips in between them and they draw you.
The
in.
reenactments too.
Yeah.
It adds to it.
Yeah, it's really well done.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, there are some things that I'd like to see more of.
Who would you do in the next 6?
Yeah. Like, what do you want to see? I mean, I think you have to do one about Ric Flair.
Yeah. All the stories about in the air.
Or maybe the plane ride from hell.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
The plane ride from hell where everybody, went crazy. But I don't know who you'd get to.
Oh, I thought you meant when he broke his back, that plane ride.
No, not the plane crash. I'm talking about, where he exposed himself and everybody's drunk and, Brock Lesnar and Kurt Hennig are fighting and people are losing their eyebrows. It was a mess.
That'd be amazing.
Ponytail.
Michael Hayes lost his ponytail. Yeah, it was a whole deal.
Yeah, that'd be a great episode.
Let's see one of those. What else? I mean, there are a lot of stories in wrestling.
Would you do one on Hogan?
You can always go to deaths. So many deaths, like Eddie Guerrero right there.
You could do one just on deaths.
Eddie Guerrero would be good. Chris Benoit, obviously, dark side of the ring.
Because that would have to be Chris Benoit, yeah.
They I think that would be good. And I know that guys would talk about it. Like, if you did a Chris Benoit one with Jericho and Chavo and Ray and guys that knew him.
Yeah.
It'd Regal, maybe.
Of course.
That would be really good.
I think the Benoit one would even be so big it would go past wrestling fans. Even it would go. Everyone would want to see it. It'd be big.
I remember when that happened. That was crazy.
Same here.
That was crazy. We have Acme Tunes. He says, "Nice to see Wally and great meeting you guys at SmackDown. We met Acme.
I seen the picture. Yeah,
you saw the picture. Yeah. We met Acme Tunes at SmackDown. We met a few people.
He has the Raphael picture,
Chris
isn't
Carter.
it?
Yeah. Chris Carter, we met at SmackDown too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool to meet some of the Wrestling Uncensored universe,
If I only had booked my flight like that little bit earlier, I would have got to see it all.
I know.
So just crazy timing. I booked this months ago, you see. So I booked it about 6 months ago or something.
Yeah, you booked it before WWE announced that
about 6 months ago I think we booked it.
But it's too much to change, though. It's ridiculous. The changing, like you told me about it.
The flights. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. It was just.
And it costs like crazy.
But still.
Yeah, well, you're here now.
We're here for this.
You're here now
this is the main bit,
For Dave, Johnny, and Wally live.
Yes, that's it.
Seeing how it all works.
And AJ in the washroom.
What? Yeah, what's he doing?
Because you just said the tagline of it's Dave, Johnny, and Wally, and AJ wanted to put that in. I'm sure
he's in the. I don't want to know where he is. I don't want to know what he's doing while he's watching the show. AJ,
you were very upset with him commenting last night.
AJ, what's the problem here? Why are you watching me from the bathroom? Pull your pants up, man. It's disgusting. What's the matter with you? I'll see you later, weirdo.
I like that address.
What do you say?
Yeah, I know you didn't like the jokes he was pulling off last night, so I had a tweet about, hey, he's joking about you here.
Yeah, that was weird too. I didn't understand that. So last night I get tweets that I mentioned in where you're like, oh, making jokes about Dave and Fred, and I'm like, where's he making these jokes? Like, I thought you guys were on Instagram Live or something. Like, I didn't understand what you were talking about, but you were just hanging out with Wally and Amy and AJ and Marco.
Milanos.
Right. Yeah,
and
Milanos.
AJ was talking smack about me and Fred for some reason.
I told him to stop. He wouldn't stop, so I'm like, okay.
Saying I was sleeping when I was actually at work, like not asleep at all. I was awake, Yeah, but you were tweeting about it, which confused me. I'm like, where are you guys?
Yeah, you're on Instagram looking, going, what's going on?
Yeah, I was on Instagram looking. I was like looking at your Twitter and your Instagram. I'm like, I don't see you guys talking about me. So it was just a conversation that you were having,
right? That
you decided to tweet about.
Yeah.
But like you were directing the message to AJ, but you were sitting next to AJ, and then you were involving me. It was very confusing.
Yeah.
You see where I'd be confused?
I was confused and I was there. I was kind of going, what's going on?
Right.
I just had to call him out on his stuff. I told him, like, stop with the jokes.
Because you're going to tell Dave and Fred.
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell him that.
All you did was confuse Dave and Fred, I think. Well, Fred just ignored it. He doesn't even know. But you confused me. I was on the Metro last night coming home from work, and I was like, what is going on here? What is AJ doing? I was worried a little bit because, AJ, you put him on live whatever. I was like, did Johnny give him the Ringside Report YouTube account info? That's not good. Don't ever do that. By the way,
we've talked about that already. Don't worry about that.
We've had that discussion. AJ's not allowed to have the YouTube information. He's locked out of the YouTube account because we've given him access to the Instagram and Twitter, and you've seen what kind of mess he's doing with that. So
I tried to post videos, but he didn't want videos posted. He was very secretive yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you posted a couple videos on your Twitter. right?
But he said, "Oh, like stop, like don't film me." He didn't want
talking about street fights.
Well, yeah, the street fighting. He didn't want to talk about that because he got knocked out, so he didn't want to talk about that.
AJ's getting knocked out left and right. That's why you don't have street fights, AJ. So you can see your Twitter there. You can see. Follow Johnny at North Genesis. Follow Wally at Wally Byrne, and follow me too. How about it? All right, let's wrap this sucker up, Big Johnny.
Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to everyone listening to Ringside Report. As I will, because I will not be there.
What a weird promo that was.
Yeah. Do a heel promo. Go on.
Wait. What? Why didn't you promote Wrestling Uncensored? You're on that show tomorrow night. Promo that.
Yeah, listen to Wrestling Uncensored tomorrow, 7 p.m., our new start time.
Is it on at 7 tomorrow?
It should be. Why not?
I don't know. Is there a sporting event?
I don't think so.
Is there soccer?
I hope not.
I hope not.
As long as there's no soccer, we should be on at 7.
Yeah. And, Ringside Report Radio will be live tonight.
Right.
And I'll be there, and Fred will be there, and Wally will be there, and Amy will be there. And
Antoinette coming down.
Antoinette will be there.
Yeah. Rob
Clues.
Is he coming?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So Rob will be there. And, is that it? Marco,
yeah.
Freddie? I said Freddie. Freddie will be here.
Marco's son.
Marco's son?
Marco's son, yeah.
What?
Dave's kind of going, what? Is this a dream? All random people.
Marco's son is coming?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It's going to be a packed house.
Altos are delivering pizzas.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guests.
Altos delivering
too.
pizzas.
We're getting pizza?
Yeah, Altos. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting pizza tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't have to go anywhere to eat? The pizza's going to come to
Altos
us?
You could, but I wouldn't.
Well, why would we?
You like to eat, you know?
Yeah, but if they're delivering pizza...
Yeah.
You could eat more.
Yeah, well, you would.
I would.
You would eat more.
I have already.
This guy...
I had a great steak sandwich last night. Thank you, Wally.
No problem. My pleasure. And cannolis.
Yeah, a bit of a cannoli. Yeah. We all share the cannolis.
We split the cannolis.
Yeah.
You ate a cannoli?
We divided them up. We got a knife.
Little piece kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
It's too sweet. It's too sweet for me.
Yeah. Johnny North doesn't eat sweets at all.
Yeah, he had a little bit of one.
He's got to maintain that physique.
But pizza, of course, have the extra large pizza. Thank you again for all.
No problem. I brought the Johnny card with me.
I have been well fed on Wally Mania. No question.
Sure, look, he's a great guy.
Very nice.
And big too.
That hurt actually.
All right, Wally. You got any final comments, Wally?
It's just great to be here. Yeah,
you do it on Twitter.
It's amazing. Yeah, no, it's a great setup. You can probably only see a little bit of it here, but it really is. It's like he's come a long way and he's deserve it. You know what I mean? It's like I remember, I was saying to Johnny there when I used to be texting into his, the phone would fall over because you had it just leaning against the cup or whatever, and Johnny would be like, "Someone keeps texting in." But he's come so far, and he's really are. I remember from back in the day listening. He's come just you've really evolved. You know what I mean? You haven't just you're like a mixed martial artist now. You started off with a bit of jiu-jitsu and then you got added little bits to your bow, and he's really are. I'll never ever claim to be a knowledgeable person when it comes to wrestling. I like it. I love watching it, but I wouldn't know. I know probably a lot more about MMA than I would wrestling, but I just love it. I love it, the innocence of it. I love just how everyone else who loves it, they have the same kind of personality. Everyone kind of has that kind of. They haven't lost a bit of their childhood. I think that's important. If you love wrestling, you're keeping that little bit in there. You don't have to become boring just as you get older. You can still like a little bit of something like that. I think that's what everyone who just comment on this show does. I think that's what you guys have. I think it's a brilliant thing, and I'm going to see this going from strength to strength.
Yeah,
I can see you guys being.
I am very childish. You hit on.
Yeah, but I do. I can see you.
I have a whole collection of toys behind me. So.
I can see you being my famous
and
friends.
New Nerf guns too.
I buy Nerf guns regularly. I'll show you the new one. It's awesome.
But it's only going to get bigger.
AJ.
This is only going to get bigger. I know it is. This has come to the studio here. I can see you being huge. You know what I mean? Not only just to a small crew. I can see it explode.
I'm already very big, but thank you.
Yeah, he's talking about the show.
That's it, and I'll be
that too.
Yeah, that's it. So, but it's been a pleasure. You're great guys.
Be look, we knew these guys.
Exactly. I know these guys.
That's
hopefully,
right.
yeah. Don't forget us now.
I'll never forget.
That's
you.
it.
Are you kidding?
But it's
that guy from Ireland. What's his name?
That's it. Yeah. What was his name?
That guy from Ireland?
Yeah. Who was he? Yeah. But no, it's great to be here. It's great to see you.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming,
pleasure.
man.
Yeah.
Your dedication. to Dave and Johnny Live and Wrestling Uncensored. And
it's man, the first one I listened to the show, I didn't even know what you looked like. I used to just have to picture. I was like, I wonder what they sound. I wonder what they look like.
Probably thought we were ugly, I guess.
I know. I was shocked.
And you got to be here to see the new evolution of the show.
Yeah. Which
is Camera 2.
Yes.
Dave Cam.
Camera 2. I'm on Camera 2. Hey.
All right. Well, it's been awesome doing this with you here, Wally.
Yeah, it was really good.
Amazing. And we'll do more shows with you soon.
For sure.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Like
tonight.
Like in a couple minutes.
In a couple of minutes, yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This has been the Dave and Johnny live program.